Hi, this is Michelle Dale for virtualmissfriday.com and welcome to the VA Apprentice. This is a business program which I put together for you guys, and basically what I want to do on this video is walk you through what's inside the VA Apprentice program. It's a very comprehensive program, there's lots of different elements to it, so I just basically want to give you a rundown of those and give you a little taste of what's to come inside. So first of all, when you purchase the program, you basically get taken to a page which allows you to create a login to a members area. You'll be greeted with the main dashboard after you log in. And basically on that dashboard will give you access to all the different areas of the site that you need. There are 7 program modules. There is a intranet. There is the option to do a build upgrade, there is a VA Black Book, there is a feedback form and a schedule of updates, and those are all on the main dashboard, very accessible to you each time you log into the Apprentice. So, like I say, it's made up of 7 modules, and the first module is all about preparing yourself for business. So in this, we're going to look at module 1.1, which is about setting yourself up. 1.2 is my own personal success system, which I've been using in my own business for a number of years. We're going to be looking at personal goals and visioning. We're going to be looking at the 7 biggest mistakes that people make when they start out in business and how to avoid them. And we're also going to be looking at some oracles of wisdom, the people who have really influenced me in my business. Then for module 2, again, it's 5 sessions inside this module. The first one is looking at the different business models for virtual assistants. There are actually 3 very distinct business models, and I walk you through them so you can make the right choice of business model for your business. The reason I do that is because if you don't choose the right business model at the start, it could kind of slow you down or hinder your progress. Then we're going to be talking about laying the foundation of your business. Then the client profile formula and how to select your clients. Then we're going to be going through how to price your services, which I know a lot of people struggle with. So we're going to be looking at the various options and kind of rationalizing it. And we're also going to be looking at the paperless business systems and how to run a paperless business, what kind of tools you need and that type of thing. Then module 3 is the online presence. So in this module, we're going to be basically covering everything to do with what you need online to formulate a presence for your online service business. So we're going to be going through the business blueprint, which I used in Virtual Miss Friday. We're going to be looking at branding and design. We're going to be looking at copywriting, social media, and SEO and analytics. And keep in mind as I go through this, basically, this is all the stuff that I've been using in Virtual Miss Friday. This is a complete blueprint of my own business that I'm handing over, everything that I do that works, that's right. So you're going to get some real sort of tried and tested stuff in here. Module 4 is about marketing. So 4.1 is about how to capture your market. Then 4.2 is going into the blogging strategy that I use. Then 4.3, I'll be sharing my content marketing strategy. 4.4 is my social media strategy, and then 4.5 is basically a marketing toolbox of different things that I use within my business, which I find really, really useful. Next, we go on to module 5, which is all about securing clients. There's a whole entire module dedicated simply to the process of getting clients through the door. So we're going to go through 5.1, which is all about customer service. There's really an art to customer service. I'm going to be sharing that with you, how we do that in Virtual Miss Friday. 5.2 is the appointment mechanism, so basically how you secure appointments and how to do that online. Then we're going to be looking at the whole client process in terms of securing clients from nothing to, the end result. So we're going to go leads to appointments, appointments to potential clients, and then converting potential clients to clients. So it's a 3-stage process that, again, we've been using in Virtual Miss Friday. It works like a charm, and I'm going to be passing that over to you. Okay, module 6 is all about money management. So this is where we're going to be discussing everything to do with business and finances. So we're going to be looking at the accounting system that you can use within your business. We're going to be looking at customer relationships, or CRM for short, estimates and invoicing, incentive programs that you can offer your clients, and how to maximize your income as a virtual assistant. So we're going to explore other ways of basically how you can make money through your service business, but not necessarily just through servicing clients, and ways that you can basically maximize every sort of channel of income that you have available to you. And then Module 7 is ongoing operations. So we're going to be looking at 7.1, the client intake. So I'm going to be sharing with you my complete client intake procedure. 7.2 is all about delegation, how your clients can delegate to you. And you'll also get pointers in there as well of how you can work with a team and delegate to your team. Then we've got systematic processing, and I go through, again, doing this by yourself or with a team. And I hand over my complete team intake procedure as well. So you'll get my client intake procedure and also my team intake procedure. So you'll have the templates, the swipe files, all the web copy, everything that you can just go away and customize. Then 7.4 is all about talking about how to retain those clients once you get them. And then 7.5 is about how to really fast track your success as an online service provider. So those are the 7 modules which basically you'll be learning. Now, if we dig a little bit deeper, basically the 7 modules are set up inside the members area, and there are 35 individual sessions because I have 5 sessions or lessons for each module. Now, these module sessions include a video. Every single one has a video. Every single one has a link to something called a intranet, which I'll talk about later. Everyone has an audio MP3 and everyone has a transcript. So you've got different ways that you can learn. And also, every single module at the end has an action checklist, which will keep you accountable and on track as you go through the program. Now, I mentioned in the last slide something called a intranet. Now, basically, this is what I call a miniature intranet. So it contains various different things that are going to help you set up and develop your business, really practical things. The modules are more for like learning and advice and, sort of sharing information. But this is real about how to practically implement that information. So there'll be a glossary inside there of different terminology that we use inside the intranet. There's a quick action guide, which basically summarizes the entire program and gives you the chance to see a quick overview to make sure that you're keeping on track. There is an expense budget in there, which we update every year with the new versions, and basically that will allow you to budget your business. And there is also a knowledge base. Now we can dig a little bit deeper inside that knowledge base. Inside the knowledge base are basically, there's one set of knowledge base items for each individual session. So you've got 35 knowledge base items in there. Now each one has a link to the module session that it's corresponding to. It will have a presentation of the module session that you can click through manually and kind of make notes on. There are session notes which I've added in there, additional things that I think would be useful for you to know. There are predefined email templates, swipe files, which are basically pieces of content which I use in my business, which I can hand over to you, and you just kind of slot your name and your company name and things in. There are different various templates that I'm including. Things like, the client intake and the team intake and various other different templates, email templates and accounting templates, that type of thing. And there is a whole host of resources and additional links which I've added, which I think will be helpful to you as well. So the knowledge base is a really, really, really comprehensive part of the intranet. There are also tutorial videos in there as well, where I've gone through things a little bit more in depth and wanted to show you on screen, so you can watch those tutorials too. Okay, so that was basically the VA Apprentice program that I've taken you through. But there are other options inside the program, and one of them is the build upgrade. Now, you might want to take the program and not take the build upgrade, and that's absolutely fine. If you want to go and build your website elsewhere, you're absolutely welcome to do that. But if you want to, there is an option to upgrade inside the program. So we actually build your website for you. And this is a service that we provide in-house with our team, and it's the same type of service that you would get if you were a client. However, we've got a various different structure to this one because we've structured the program of the build specifically to the VA Apprentice program. And not only that, we've structured it in such a way that it makes it really easy for you to get both the experience of being a client and working online and the experience of delegating to a team and working online, because you'll be working with the VMF team as you go through your build. So the build upgrade is basically us creating your website for you. There are 3 build phases, which I'll go through in a moment. But basically, this build guidelines page is what you're greeted with once you upgrade. And then you've got an accountability notice on there, how you can stay accountable for your build upgrade. Then we have creative and technical input, technical support, and advice on additional services that we can offer inside the program to get your website complete. But basically the build upgrade is your online presence. So let's go through each section. First of all, I wanted to show you some examples of websites that we've done inside the build. So for example, this is Rescue Me Assistance. And basically what we try to do is we tailor each individual website to the person taking the program, and all the websites are built with basically using the guidelines for the program. So we've got another one here, Amy's Lighthouse. As you can see, as I roll through these, they're all quite different. They all have a different spin on them because they all have a different personality behind them, which is the person who's actually taking the program. There's Tribe Organised, and there is another example there of Diver. So basically when you do the build upgrade, what we want to do for you is give you a really unique presence which is geared specifically towards online service providing. I'm going to take you through the build phases now. So the first build phase is structured as kind of like a blueprint for building the rest of your website. We're going to go through brand guidelines. We're going to go through selecting a theme for your website. Now all these websites are built inside Adobe Business Catalyst. The ones that I've just showed you are all inside Business Catalyst, and we provide Business Catalyst themes that you can choose that we then customize. We also do logo customization for you, and we install Google Apps onto your website as well, which is one of the tools that I recommend inside Virtual Miss Friday. So basically what we're doing is taking care of some of the technical aspects as well as the design aspects. Then in build phase 2, we do a content review and editorial for you where our editor basically reviews your copywriting that we're going to be adding to your site. And don't worry too much about creating the copywriting because we have loads of hints and tips on how you can create the copy. But we also have a swipe file in there, so if you're wanting to use a template kind of style, if you're really stuck with your copywriting, you can take that swipe file. It's got loads of pointers in there on how to fill it in, and basically you can customize it and slot your own content in there to create your web copy. There is also the marketing cornerstone, which is something that I teach inside the program, which is basically, you know, how to get subscribers and offer a free incentive. There's a scalable SEO data pack, so you have your metadata on your site, and also we provide social media designs for Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. And then finally on build phase 3, this is kind of the end of the line. What we do here is we complete your website. So we set up the business tools that you require that we mentioned in the program. We set up the marketing tools on your site, which you require, which are mentioned in the programs. They're entirely optional. You don't have to use all the tools that I recommend, but if you want to, then we also help you set those up. There is also the website customization where we go through and we do all the design details and sort of make the site yours and make it unique. And then we review the site, we check everything, we take it live, and we also install something called BC Backup, which allows us to take a backup of your website, and we install that free of charge for you so you can very easily take backups of your website whenever you want to. The next thing that I want to let you know about is the Black Book. You may have seen this before on the site, but basically this is a directory of the people who have taken the VA Apprentice program, but they've also done the build upgrade with us. So what it's done is it's given me a chance to kind of have a look, and it's also given my team a chance to have a look at how these people work. You know, how do they work as individuals? How do they work with a team? How are they kind of in a client role as well? And it gives us a real opportunity when we do the build upgrade to really get to know you. And when I get to know you, obviously if I see something there which, you know, I think might help a client or anybody who needs services that I'm unable to provide them, then I want to redirect them to somewhere or basically recommend someone that they can use other than myself. So this is why I set up the Black Book. And basically what it is you get a page on my website with your name and company name. You have it has your website URL, so you'll have that linking inside your profile. You will have social media links, Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn inside your profile, a bio, a personal endorsement from me on your bio, on the bio page. You'll have a unique link on Virtual Miss Friday, so you can basically use a graduate badge, which I give you. You can place that on your website and then link back to your profile on the Virtual Miss Friday site, which contains the endorsement and, you know, everything about you that you took the program. And also there is a place where you can add testimonials from your clients on your profile page as well. So I send everybody to this. If somebody basically asks me for help or asks me if they can have a recommendation or anything like that, I send people to my Black Book because I know that all the people in there I know, I've worked with, they've taken the program, and, you know, I'm very, very happy to endorse people in that way. And then finally, as part of the program, every year you get a new version of the program. This might be some simple updates one year, or it might be a completely brand new version of the program. It depends. And basically I do my version updates based on what's changed in my own business throughout the year, based on the changes in things like social media, how to do marketing, that type of thing. So I will make sure that the program is updated every single year so it remains current, so it remains relevant, and basically you're getting all the latest up-to-date information. And that's why this program is such immense value to you, because you're not just buying one program and taking it away and then over a course of a year or so it's going to be really out of date. No, when you purchase this program, you will get all the annual updates completely free of charge. There is no additional charge. So you just pay the one fee for the program, and then it's kind of the gift that keeps on giving, because you will keep getting all these version histories as we progress throughout the years. So thank you very, very much for listening to this video. I look forward to working with you inside the VA Apprentice, and as always, take care, and I'll speak to you soon.